Hi, it's Mark Bernard here, and I'm here to talk about cybersecurity's quality management system. This is something that people don't really know about, so that's why it's so important for us to have this conversation, right? We're going to talk about Plan, Do, Check, Act, and how it relates to ISO 27001 and the cybersecurity program. I hope you enjoy this. First of all, let's talk about the problem that we're trying to solve. Okay, we have a quality management system, big deal. Okay, what are we trying to actually do here to solve? What is the problem we're trying to fix? Well, one of the problems we're trying to fix is that rapid change. Okay, as you know, cybersecurity threats are growing and they're becoming more sophisticated and more frequent, and the volume of attacks is growing and growing and growing. So we need a cybersecurity program that can adapt quickly to the rapid changes. We also need to look at the investment in cybersecurity. I don't know how many times I've seen programs where they have $1 million investments in cybersecurity. They overlap and they bump into each other, and it's a big mess, to be honest with you. It's a lack of planning. So we want to talk about how cybersecurity can be achievable on a budget, but it also needs to be planned for. So the budget needs to be controlled and approved. So that will help curtail any over expenditures or any deep investments that are not necessary. We also want to talk about the program control, which I kind of alluded to in the last comment. So this is a problem we want to solve. How do you control the program? Okay, a lot of times you have contractors or consultants coming in giving you advice, or third parties, or auditors, or there's always somebody external, a regulator maybe has some standards that you have to comply with. These kinds of demands are from outside of your organization, and that takes away the governance and the risk management, the risk ownership of the enterprise by allowing third parties and external parties to govern basically your enterprise security program. So an important aspect of a quality management system is that it puts the management team back in the driver's seat. Okay, so let's talk about the ISO 27001. This is a very popular international framework used by literally thousands and thousands of organizations. It's based on ISO 9000 and was harmonized back in 2005 with 9000 and 9001. It has a huge list of controls, as you can see, 258 in the new standard, the 2022 standard. Um, over half of these, 165, apply just to the management system. That's what we're going to be talking about in the next few videos that I'm creating. The Annex A controls, approximately 98 or 93 rather, are used to integrate. And we're going to also talk about how ISO gets integrated into the organization, into operations. A lot of times, when somebody needs to adopt ISO 27001, it's given to the IT department because when they look at the list of control objectives, they say, oh, those are all IT related, so go and do that. And then they totally ignore the management system, which is wrong. But we're here to talk about quality management system, so let's talk about that. So ISO 27001 was integrated, harmonized rather, with 9001, 9000, and back in 2005. And a lot of people didn't know that and probably don't understand what that means, and that's what we're here to talk about. What it means is that there's a cycle, and it begins with planning. Now, within the cybersecurity quality management system, some of the things that we do when we plan, we align the cybersecurity program with strategic objectives of the organization. We plan a governance committee. We set the organizational context. What are we in business doing? How is the cybersecurity program going to be able to help you? We talk about the annual business plan. This is a way to control. We talk about controlling budgets and plans, creating a business plan and having the business plan approved by senior management, the executive team, is a key step in controlling the budgets. We want to plan projects. They have to be planned a year in advance at least. We want to have the annual budget, which is attached to the business plan and the budgets and the projects rather. And we want to plan the allocation of resources. So we need a personnel plan on, how many people do we need, what kinds of skill sets, et cetera, so forth. And then we want to plan communications. So this is all about planning. Next, we're going to do. What are we going to do? We're going to design architecture, a cybersecurity architecture for the organization. We're going to integrate with the company and its business practices that exist today. We're going to document procedures, standards. We're going to publish policies. We're going to train employees. These are things we're going to do. We're going to document legal obligations. We're going to maintain records, create a program manual, which will help streamline the process, and create an operations manual, which will also tell operations, here's the cybersecurity things that you need to be doing on the operations side versus the program side, which is where the management comes in. Next, we're going to be doing some checking. Okay, so we're at plan, do, check, and the final one will be act. But let's talk about check for a moment. So under check, we're going to be checking the risk treatment plans to make sure that risk treatment is happening. We're going to be reviewing the performance to see how the program is actually running. We're going to check the improvement roadmap to make sure that activities are being accomplished in the time that's allotted and agreed to. We're going to review the internal audit reports. We're going to check security testing results. We're going to review threat intelligence reports and review the incident handling status and what kind of incidents we're getting hammered with every week, every day, every month. We're going to be looking at those details. We're going to be checking to see who's attacking us, what's attacking us, and how we can prevent that. And finally, then we're going to review supply chain risks, which is very important. It's growing more and more. As you know, we need SBOMs and bombs these days in order to understand the supply chain and dig into it and find out where we belong in that supply chain. Okay, so we've done the plan, do, check. Next is going to be the act. Okay, so we're going to make risk decisions. That's how we're going to act. We're going to take corrective actions. We're going to take preventative actions. We're going to improve budgets, select performance KPIs. We're going to conduct internal audits. We're acting. We're doing things. We're going to conduct security testing. We're going to create run books, and we're going to create playbooks. These are the types of things that we're going to do. So there you have it. This is the quality management cycle. Plan, do, check, act, and here's some of the related activities to that process. As I mentioned before, project management is the key in most organizations to control costs. We need to plan the project, get it approved. So we create a project charter. This is something that we can help you with. Okay, if you need help creating a project charter to help getting your cybersecurity program up and running, then you can contact us because we know how to do this stuff. We've done it many, many times. Okay, we've done all of this stuff very many, many times. And yeah, once you get it approved, then you get a budget assigned to it, and then you have a project. You can build a cybersecurity program. Now, if you have any questions about any of this information that I've shared with you, feel free to contact us at info@bernard-institute.com, and we'd be happy to help you. I hope that you found this useful and informative, and by all means, share this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel so that we can keep you updated on the next set of videos that will be coming out very soon. Thank you for your time. Have a great day.